Jesus Christ and the life of Jesus Christ. Fascinating character, but in terms of actual life, I hate to put it this way, and I mean, I grew up a pastor's kid. I've read the Bible through and through, but just objectively speaking, it's very hard to apply the life of Jesus in your own life. Yeah, you can say, well, he was a carpenter, he worked hard. Okay, then I don't know how many years he did that, or if it's true that, from the ages of 12 to, however, 27, he just disappeared, possibly to Tibet, Asia, mystics, other mystic traditions, a life journey, some quest. I don't know. That's not really documented, but the fact that Jesus, one, did not have a family, and two, he didn't even seem to very much like his own family. When his family came looking for him, he's like, who is my mother? Who is my father? It's the people. So essentially saying like, yeah, my ties to my bloodline is not really a big deal if my whole focus is on, the pleroma or the monad or the world to come or this transcendent realm. So if your focus is not like, hey, here's how you be a good father, here's how you be a good mother. Now, look at Luke 14:26. Unless a man hates his mother, father, wife, son, daughter, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Now, the word hate may have been mistranslated. It may have been more along the lines of if he puts stock into his earthly identity more than, the focus on the, I don't know, God, whatever, the source. It's really hard when you go into woo-woo to say, because with our eyes and our ears and our senses, we don't have access to this realm except through vague sensations. So, but the life of Jesus, and this is something, the very core of what I'm trying to talk about is this. When it comes to Europe, and Europe losing its identity, Europe kind of dying out. Europe is essentially a giant museum. And America always being conflicted. Like, you'll see a guy that has a Second Amendment sticker, a Jesus sticker, real men pray, and a cross, which is a torture device, which is, saying like this person gave their life. Yeah, it's really hard to reconcile that. Like, okay, so am I aggressive? Am I like in the Friedrich Nietzsche sense of looking at Christianity? Am I going to reject this and say, no, power, not humbleness, drive, not surrender. These things that may have been a Roman psychological operation. So Europe and America eventually, we keep being confronted. Europe mostly is atheist now, but we keep being confronted in the West with our identity in the post-Crusade, post-Inquisition, post-Catholic Church, Baptists, Lutherans, all of it. Of like, are we really sticking to this? Or are the old European gods going to be resurrected? Like, this is like an odyssey of the West. To maybe rediscover that these desert gods and these people who would never seem to stop fighting each other in the desert, maybe they're not like us.